count it. Then I'm back up, name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up, 100 meals a week after.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
You ready? 55. Right there in the middle. 55. So don't say nothing. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Switch. Score. Hatchet. Check nickel.
They'll run here with Balaj. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Balaj. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's go. 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. I'm scared. Let's go.
Back to throw. Eason. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive. 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line.
General West. Hey, Haywood. Ready?
Looking to throw. Eason going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Myers, the AFC's Pro Bowl kicker from a year ago. He was 6 out of 7 from 50-plus last year, and he converts another one here. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, lock it.
There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch QB drop.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Check 15. Check it up.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, high 7. Check Mike. Watch 55. Watch the run. Get it.
Second and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check 26. Hey, Steve 6.
play action. Eason. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. And he's going to go down again. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. For a running back, that's kind of depressing, right? You get all that yardage, but still no first down.
Well, it was a mile, maybe a mile and a half to the first down mark.
Yeah.
So he did all he could to get there. A little disappointing at the end, but boy, they gave it a great effort, didn't they? Got to give them a little respect for that, don't you?
And he really helped his yards per carry average, that's for sure.
Yeah, quietly, he'll take that.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Roll out. Hey, box drop. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Eason, he'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Go. My part two. I'm coming.
2nd and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Go. Hey, Charlie. I'm coming for you. You mine. 24 is the mic. They can't hang with us.
From the gun, Eason. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Fire.
Operating from the gun, Eason. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's it, ready.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Strong right. Go. Hey, check. 3 down. Go. Mike 51.
And again, it's Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, alert 3. Check 24. Check 24. Rock it. Hey, orbit.
This is Hines. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Let's go. Exit. Hard. Watch twist. Shift. Switch.
Now it's Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Come on, set. 30 base. 55. Watch the run. Protein spill. baby. That's baby shot. Hey, exit. He's checking. Snap.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason, that's complete to Hines out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 24 is the mic. Hey, dude. 24 is the mic. You must be true. 24 is the mic. Yo, go. You ain't doing nothing today. So go.
From the gun, Eason. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
You. Hey, Delta. 51, 951. Rip right. 51's the mic. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Now. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51. Big rip.
Throwing on 3rd down. Hill. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Check the backer. Peek edge. SOS. Slam. Jack. Hey, Sam on. 10. Check 3. Check go. Check 13. Go, Mike 51.
They'll try and run with Balaj. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Greystone travel. Watch out. Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
You think you're going to get this? You think you're going to get this?
Back to throw here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Bernardrick McKinnon. And he lost the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. In for the score as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
On first down, Eason. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Yep. Banjo. Hey, Echo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Edwards. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check safety, check safety. Check 99, check 99. Hey, Haywood. Ready?
2nd and 1. Flushed out right. Looking for the ends. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyler Eifert, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
60 outlaw. 2 right here. 52. It's our time. Hey. It's our time. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 52. Right 52. Let's go one more. Hey, right 52.
Throwing on first down. Eason. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
24 is the mic.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Eason looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Eason. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw. Eason. Complete. Richardson has it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Ajayi. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check pass, check pass.
The give is to Jones. And And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Buzz.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyler Eifert, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. This quarterback now just 3 of 6 throwing it, but that last completion gets a first down.
Bravo! 24 is the mic. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming. Ready?
From the gun, here's Hill. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards. Jet first down.
Here we go. 70, Indy, X3, 218, chopper. Shift. Check. Look, squeeze. Deep rip.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
24 is the mic. Right here.
To throw again on second down. Hill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Hey, orbit.
Throwing again is Hill. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hey, exit. Go on. Rabbit. Fire.
To the air again. Hill. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Hey, lock it.
To try again after the sack. Hill, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Austin Seferian-Jenkins. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to get a score back. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the
this is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I don't think you got it, son. Hey, Zoo. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. They're not ready for this, man. Zoo.
On first and 10, Eason, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Hey, Alpha. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 51's the mic. Hey. Pick it up, guys, pick it up. 51 mic. Hey, Delta. 51. I'm trying to collect. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Fight.
On first down, Eason. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Ziggy Ansah, his second sack of the night. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Go. Hey, Echo. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go, Mike, 50. Man. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Got his man, that's Harry. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jay Ajayi. his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Check. Hit it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down. Hines. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Ready? 10-2 start. Protein spill. Hey, Haywood.
2nd and 14. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking to throw. Eason. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
To throw on 2nd down. Eason. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Switch up. Switch up. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Eason to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. It's 4th down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Now.
51's the Mike, boys. 51.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
51's Mike.
Hey, foxtrot.
Good track.
They snap it on 4th to Hill. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Miami, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.